Hello, everybody! Welcome to Missouri Mapping. Today, we will be discussing what I think a hypothetical 40-team NHL would look like. So let's get right into the video. These are our current divisions. As you see, I've got all the updated logos and everything. Got the new Ducks, the Kings. Yeah, they're okay, I guess. I'm used to the old Kings logo, though. We got all these. We got the new team, Utah. Got them all. We got that shit team right there. I do not like them. Sorry, my bias is going through. Everyone's got the team they hate, so. These are the teams I have considered to add. I can only add 8 of them, so not everyone's going to be a winner, but, everyone should be used to that by now. I don't know if you understood that. My speaking's not the best. So yeah, let's go into each of these cities. We're going to go into detail a little bit with each one. First, we've got a map of all of our current teams and where the expansion teams might go. These question marks are a bit misleading because they're not actually where I put the teams. Ooh, I like that. I like that better. Ooh, look at that go. Woo, woo. Oh, okay, I'm getting distracted. ADHD. Alright, these are the current divisions. I don't know why I put this in here. Why is there another slide of this? And these are the. Oh, that's right. I realigned the divisions. I forgot. Now, first, we're going to take a look at Houston. Population, 2.2 million. Metro, 7.1 million. They do have an NHL level arena, and they do have an owner willing to bring the team there. However, they need arena renovation, possibly. They need a new arena, possibly renovation, possibly required. They need something done because their arena is getting up there in age, as you can see there. But it might be fine. Might not be. Who knows? Hockey capacity is decent, 17,000. NHL ready, Toyota Center. It's pretty good. Houston's obviously often considered for NHL relocation already as it is, and especially recently, there's been huge rumors about Houston and another city, which we will touch on very soon, getting a new team. So Houston, definitely up there. Atlanta. There's been multiple proposals for new arenas, but nothing's really gone through. Population, 4.6, 469. I can't speak. Metro, about 6.3 million. Arena now, owner. They've got like 2 groups fighting for a team, so they should get that blurry footage. Phoenix. I know this is a controversial topic, but Phoenix should have an NHL team. I hate that they don't. They were my second favorite team for so long. I missed them already. They have a population of 1.6 million, metro of 4.8 million. Arena, obviously no, unless you want to count that arena they moved out of, but I don't think they're going to let them back in. Just between me and you. Owner, possibly? The Suns owner said that he was sad that NHL was gone. There was also Alex Mariuello might come back at some point, but he has stopped at the moment. But you never know. He's a billionaire. He can do whatever he wants. It's money. So that's pretty much it for Phoenix. Not much information here. Just pretty much an open wound. Kansas City. And I'm talking about Kansas City, Missouri, because that's clearly the better one. Kansas should never have Kansas City. All right. Population, 500,000. Metro, 2.3 million. That's pretty healthy. And an NHL ready arena, 7,500 seat arena. Most people don't know this about Kansas City, but they have a beautiful T-Mobile arena ready for NHL play. Maybe renovation most likely is required, but every arena needs renovation eventually. This thing was built in 2007. It's already 7. Oh my god, years really getting up there. You don't realize how old something is. I thought 2007 was like 10 years ago. No, it's 17. It's closer to 20 than 10. I don't know. There's no. The only really thing holding this back is there's no owner willing to do this at the moment. But they do have a really nice arena. Blues play there. Like usually play at least a preseason game there. It's a really nice arena. It's newer than theirs. And next is Omaha. Population of about 485,000. Metro 967,000. That's pretty low. No arena, and there has been talks between Omaha and the NHL. There's possibly an owner looking to bring one there. There's not much information on this. Omaha's pretty small. I think they're the only city on this list that does not actually have a professional sports team right now. I think they should, honestly. It's I don't know what it's going to be, but they should have a professional sports team. They had one in the past for like 2 years. They split. There was an NBA team that split time between Omaha and Kansas City. I think they were the Kings. I don't know. Look it up yourself. Probably a wiki out there for everything. San Diego, another one. It's really unlikely. However, there was some talks about Stan Kroenke, the Devil on Earth, to bring an NHL team here. However, I couldn't find much on that, so I just put it as possibly. They have no real NHL size arena. I forgot about the population. Read that yourself. San Diego's it's mid. It's probably not going to get an NHL team. Population 1.3 million. Metro 3.2 million. It's pretty run-of-the-mill city here. Definitely good population. If an NHL team did, for some reason, come here, there's no reason why it shouldn't succeed. I just don't see why they would put an NHL team. The only reason maybe I can see that is because the San Diego Gulls do really well there. It's an AHL team. They do pretty well there. They carry themselves. Portland. Population 635,000. Metro 2.5 million. They do have an NHL level arena, but it's getting up there in age. They need a new arena or a major renovation before they get a team. It's the Mata Center. It's 1995, 29 years. The only real issue here is they really don't have an arena or owner to really bring this all together. Or they might, I don't know. I researched like 20 minutes, couldn't find anything. Milwaukee. This one's pretty iffy, as you can see here. Not a lot of information here. Population 563,000. Metro 1.5 million. They also share a metro slightly with Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. People in Milwaukee, don't kill me. They don't have an arena that can support NHL level hockey. They don't have an owner worth that has the ability to buy in. So next, Hamilton. I'll piss off so many Canadians today. Population 579,000. Metro about 785,000. It's pretty low, honestly. NHL level arena, yes. However, it's really old. Owners, there's always going to be owners in Canada. Let's be honest. First Ontario Centre. I did not pronounce that right. Capacity, it's pretty good, honestly, but it's almost 40 years old. It's like twice my age. Yeah, they need a new arena if they want to get a new NHL team. Quebec City. You see here, I didn't leave anything down here because their arena is ready to go. Ready to go. All I need is the NHL's approval. And the Canadian dollar does not suck. The Videotron Center. Center Freva. As you see, 549,851 for Metro. That's still pretty low, but it's Canada. They can make it work. Arena, NHL ready. Owner, yes. Big City, definitely one of the premier options. New Orleans. A lot of people expect this one. Honestly, I can see why. This is a shit location. Population 369,000. Metro 1.2 million. That's pretty good, honestly, compared to the Canadian cities. NHL ready. It's pretty small, but it's much bigger than the Winnipeg Jets arena. And owner, there's some people that are looking into bringing it, but not a lot of interest is there. So there is a possibility an owner there. Smoothie King Center. I believe that's where the NBA team plays, but it can be. It does have a hockey capacity that reaches the NHL's requirements. It is getting up there in age, so new arena / renovation likely required. Honestly, I would go with the new arena. From what I've heard, the Smoothie King Center is not a good arena, so if you pick your poison, I guess. Memphis. Oh, I forgot to remove that. I copied it from the Wikipedia page so I could type it out down here because I suck at spelling. But, just deal with it. Memphis, 621,000, 1.3 million. NHL Ready Arena, 16,401. Owner, none. That's really the only issue here. They don't really have an NHL. They barely do. They likely need a new arena, so renovation required because the FedEx Forum it's an arena. Yeah. It's kind of small, like I said, but I could probably hold it. The one real issue here I didn't really put on the page is its proximity to Nashville. Memphis has an NBA team. Nashville does not. Nashville got NFL team when Memphis was trying to get an expansion team. They pretty much just knocked Memphis out instantly from getting an NFL team, which is understandable. So Memphis was mad about that. But hockey, probably the same scenario. Memphis is probably not going to get an NHL team. Cleveland, going over both Ohio teams here. So sit back, Cincinnati. I got you too. Population 361,000, 2.1 million. NHL level arena. They do actually have a decent arena, honestly. I didn't know that. They don't have any owners, so that's the only thing on the back. The Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It is NHL ready. The capacity is actually really big. Ooh, the only issue is it's pretty old. About the same age as the Blues' arena. I'm a Blues fan, if you couldn't already tell. I believe that's the year the Blues arena opened as well. God, it's not even 30 years. So yeah, major renovations required / new arena. Happens. Yeah, these pictures all suck. Cincinnati. Oh, look at that. Population 309,000, 2.2 million. That's a pretty good metro. NHL ready? Yes. Owner possibly. Cincinnati has actually reached out to the NHL multiple times trying to get an NHL team. But doing that with a 50-year-old arena is not going to work. New arena required. Heritage Bank Center, by the way. Also, the only thing that might inhibit Cincinnati from getting a team even more than the arena is its proximity to Columbus. Maybe Columbus should just move to Cincinnati. I'm joking. Don't do that. Columbus is fine where it's at. I don't mind it. Oklahoma City. 694,000, 1.4 million. NHL level arena, yes. The fun fact, the Paycom Center was actually built with NHL in mind. They were trying to go for that early expansion in the early 2000s, late 1990s. They were trying to get an expansion team there, but the arena was built a little late, as you can tell. It opened in 2002. It's already 22 years old. Capacity is just above where I believe NHL set the limit. Major renovation required this thing. Not just because of its age, which in itself is a requirement. They need to up this seat count if they really want to be viable. But yeah, I don't know if I read this out already. Read it yourself. There is possibly an owner because there's some things online. I just read. I read a lot. I I like the red dot. Just love watching it. All right, I'm getting distracted. Just skip everything again. Indianapolis. There was a really nice arena that I saw. Did a little research. Turns out it was demolished. What to do? I looked at the Pacers arena, see if that would be viable, but it's just too small for NHL. Hockey would not do well there. Population of 880,000, 2.1 million. Arena no, owner possibly. There are talks. but nothing really is there, I'm guessing. Indianapolis is just one of those cities I never see anything about hockey in. They have a really good program there at South Bend. They always bring in fans. They have a really good AHL team or ECH. I don't remember what league they're in. They had a pretty good one there. Always brought in fans. So it is possible. And now the league realignment. Obviously, I did do that. As you can see, I've changed some things up. I have moved Nashville from the center to the Atlantic, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Columbus. I moved from the Metropolitan over here. I moved Tampa in Florida over to the Metropolitan. I moved Nashville and Columbus over to the Atlantic. I think that's it. I think that's all I did. Yeah. Took one from here, moved over there. Doing simple math. Yeah, as you can see here, these are the division realignments. The only one I really didn't touch is the Pacific because they're pretty isolated. Unless I move Utah back over here. But then the rivalry wouldn't be there. Obviously, that's what they're going to try to build a rivalry between these two, probably. Now, the time you've all been waiting. Which cities have I chosen? As you can see, I've made a lot of Canadians mad. I just don't see how a Canadian team with such a small population can be viable with the weak Canadian dollar at the moment. Give it like 5, 10 years and maybe my opinion will change. But right now, it's just not profitable, I guess. Although we're not really considering profits here. I just don't want to add Canadian teams. Because there's already so many great Canadian cities that don't have any other professional sports. But in NHL, there's just so many amazing American markets that could be tapped into. Like Houston, Atlanta, Phoenix again, and Kansas City again. Honestly, these three three cities have all had NHL teams before. Although Kansas City that barely counts. So yeah, let's go into this. I have put them all on a map, as you can see here. I love maps. That's kind of the name of my channel. As you can see here, I put one in Portland. I put one, just use that logo. I like this. I don't know if I like this one of the Kachina better. Whatever. They're dead. I put the Kansas City Scouts back here. I put the Barons here. I put the Houston team here. I put a team in Indianapolis. I put a team in Milwaukee. I put a team back in Atlanta. Atlanta needs their team. It's a good city. It deserves it. They had really shitty owners, and it's just not fair. And one look at the divisions. These are the final divisions, I believe. That's my final slide. Yes, it is. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any comments, would you like to elaborate anything? Would you like to tell me something we missed? Maybe your own. What cities would you add in a 40-team scenario? Could there be even more? I don't know. So yeah, let me know down below. Should I do this for the other leagues too? Have a great day. Bye.